You want to sell your home, and you also want to know what it's going to cost you. Watch this video. We're going to break down seller concessions and fees when you're selling your home and what you can expect. Hey guys, I'm Rachel Beasley with That Fit Team. Thanks for watching this video. We're gonna break down what it costs to actually sell your home with a good listing agent. Now, if you like this video or you find it helpful, like this video and subscribe to our channel. We've got a whole playlist just for sellers, and I think you'll find it very useful. So now let's get into it. When you go to sell your home, it is up to you as the seller to pay for listing broker fees and buyer broker fees. So it's something very important. For buyers, it's easy. It's free to have an agent representing you as a buyer. But when you're a seller, it's a little bit different. If you want your home listed on the multiple listing service, also known as the MLS or the local MLS, that means you're gonna be working with a real estate agent team and a brokerage to list your home. Now, that's what those fees go towards. We call these brokerage fees. Now, here in Hampton Roads, it really is a standard practice for a 6% of the sales price to go towards brokerage fees. Now, that seems like a lot, I know, but we have other videos that actually break down how much more you'll make on your home if you work with a listing agent or us. So 6% is typically gonna be what a broker is going to charge you to list your home. Now, that gets broken up between the listing broker and the buyer's broker. So the buyer's agent that brings that buyer to your home. And that's how real estate agents and brokers get paid. Now, what does that 6% get you? Well, one, it gets your home on the multiple listing service, which is where every real estate agent looks for homes for their buyers. There are about 9 to 10,000 real estate agents here in Hampton Roads that are licensed. So you have 10,000 people that are searching for their buyers at any given point in time, and that is the one place that they are going to look. Now, from there, if you have a really good real estate team listing your home, they're gonna utilize everything that they can to get your house out to the masses. And that's what we do here at That Fit Team. We're gonna put your house on every social media platform, every home search platform. A lot of people know what they are, but let's talk, Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, Homes.com, Yahoo, all of those different home search sites. We're gonna make sure that they go out there. We pay for subscriptions to all those companies so that our listings go to the top of the search list. So those are some of the things that you're gonna get for that 6%. You also are gonna get marketing for that, signage in the yard, photos. If you work with us, we actually, as a team, we pay for our sellers professional photos, videography of the property, and then we blast it out on every single online medium that we can. There's a lot of things that go into listing a home, and I have other videos for that. That's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about fees. So let's just break down the fees for a house that you're listing for, let's say $450,000. So 6% of that right off the bat when you go to sell your home. So you're not writing a check for 6% when your home is listed. All of these fees actually come out of your proceeds at closing. So real estate agents only get paid when a house closes. So you can rest assured that you're not having to pay any of this up front. It's all gonna come out of what we call your proceeds or your concessions at closing. So it's basically taken out from the gross of the sales price of your home. So $450,000 sales price. We're gonna break that down. That's gonna end up being about $27,000 towards brokerage fees, listing and buyer's side combined. Now, we've talked about that 1% cap. You guys, it doesn't always happen. And actually, it's more often than not that doesn't even come into play. But on a $450,000 sale, I like to prepare my sellers that, for $4,500 could come off of your proceeds. And so I just kind of put that in there and we talk about worst case scenario. Let's say home inspection comes back and you've agreed to some repairs. So typically like the average is gonna be like $750 to $1,000. So now let's just say $1,000 for easy math. So now our concessions are up to $28,000. Now when you go to sell your home, your closing costs are much lower than a buyer's closing cost. Typically a buyer, it's gonna cost them about 3% of the sales price. price in closing costs just to buy the home. For a seller, it's really just working with a lawyer to do a title search, prepare all the documents, record everything properly with the city, and depending on the lawyer that you use or the title company, it can cost anywhere from like $900 to about $1,700. So there's a few other fees that could come into play. Let's say your home is in a property owners association, an HOA, or a condo association. You're actually gonna have to order that resale package for the buyer so that their lender can look at the package, look at the information about the property owners association, and the buyer also gets that information. So all those associations have different fees for that resale package, but on average, they're about $350 to $450. Sometimes as a seller, you might want to buy the buyer their first year home warranty, and that could be around $600 to $800 depending on the home warranty. These are just like add-ons or other possible concessions that could come out of your proceeds. But the biggest ones that are always gonna be there, one is gonna be those brokerage fees, maybe possibly that 1% cap, and then your closing costs are the absolute, yes, that's gonna come out of your proceeds. The other kind of variable items would be a home warranty for the buyer. Maybe the buyer negotiated closing costs for you to help them with, and then the home inspection repairs, and then the HOA resale package fee. Those are the variables there. But let's say, we've got cap, our home inspection, your closing costs, $450,000 home. You're looking at about $35,000 in concessions that would come out of the sale of your home. Looking at netting $416-ish thousand on the numbers that we just talked about. Now, that's what you would net and walk away with if you owned your home outright and did not have a mortgage. So find out what your actual loan payoff is from your lender, and talk to your real estate agent. Hopefully it's us, so we can actually give you a pretty good estimate of what you would be walking away with. So let's say you owed $200,000 on your home. You'd be walking away with $216,000 to put into the next house, maybe pay off some debt, buy that boat that you've always wanted, or put in your nest egg. It's a good breakdown good breakdown for seller concessions and fees. Again, if you have any questions or any comments, if you want to work with us as your real estate team to list and help you buy your next home, we would love to do that with you. I'm Rachel Beasley with That Fit Team. We're professionals in real estate and passionate about people. We'll see you next time, guys.